Hey you folks, back to the game of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. We're going to go through another tutorial this time. This time we're going to talk about the basics of using magic, of being really a caster blaster, and we're also going to talk a little bit about gods. So there are a number of different things for magic users. Deep Elf are the pure magic users, the purest form, but they can still do some kind of attack. There's a number of species that can be quite good. Draconian can be good. Null can be a good hybrid combination, and there are others. But we're going to start with one that really reduces the complexity of a spellcaster the most, and that is the Genie here. So Genies do magic quite a bit differently than some of the other characters, and we'll see how that will go soon. Even though it's not actually recommended, it's really a pretty good combination. We're going to be a Conjurer here, which basically can cast a lot of the big casting blast type spells pretty effectively. So that should do. Our spell targets are going to be a little bit different. Now, one of the things you'll notice here, I'll hit star. This whole section of attributes related to the magic spells is out for a Genie. Genies can't actually train that stuff, and they are quite a bit different. You'll also notice we don't have a magic bar. Even with the Minotaur Berserker, we still had a magic bar. The Genie will use its health to cast the magic spells, which is both a good and a bad thing. It can definitely make some interesting situations, but it is quite a bit more powerful, gives us a lot more magic to work with, and with the types of spells that we have early on, it will be really, really effective. So, because the only thing that we can do to improve our spellcasting ability is to train spellcasting, that is going to be one of our primary things. And also, because we need to increase our health points, because our health points is our magic bar, we'll want to actually train some fighting skill, which will have some other advantages. But let's just set spellcasting to 12. We're going to turn fighting on to about 6. And our dodge and stealth will just round up to the nearest whole number. Other things, let's check our attributes as a Genie. We are immune to sickness and miasma. Don't happen very often, but it's nice. Poison happens a lot more, that's good. We're very resistant to fire, but we are vulnerable to cold, so that's something to be keeping in mind. We float, so we go over water and lava, and we don't have any penalties when we're in water, which can be nice. This one is perhaps the reason that makes the Genies a little bit easier to start with than some of the other combinations. We learn spells naturally and not from books. Normally with a spellcaster, you have to go around hoping you find the right book with the right spell, and you can do all kinds of good and wonderful things, but not as a Genie. As a Genie, we will just have our spells. We don't have to memorize them, which can be quite nice. Magical power is life essence, and we have more health points as a result. So the spells that we're going to start out with, and you'll note that all of these are memorized. We hit the Z button to pull this up. The only ones we can actually cast now are Magic Dart and Searing Ray. Searing Ray is a very wonderful spell. And then we have a couple of other ones that can help us out of some nice situations. Dazzling Flash will blind everything temporarily close by. Magic Dart and Searing Ray are both really good at just doing some damage. Magic Dart will hit one thing for a long distance away. Searing Ray will hit a line of things, and it will work for longer, and it's also harder hitting. So this can be the way to go. You'll note that each of these levels, one will take off 1 point of health. It normally would be mana, but we're using health because we're a Genie. The Mystic Blast will push everything away from us, which is very handy, and the Fulminic Prism is essentially a bomb that we can set. So we're going to slowly explore here. Interesting start, one of the more boring ones. Okay, so we found a Quokka. Quokkas are fairly easy, so we're just going to hit Z and then A. So if I hit Z and question mark, you can pull up your spells. We're going to hit ZA for Magic Dart, and we blasted him. Excellent. Next thing that could be a little bit of a pain where you have multiple keys. We're gonna do macros. So to set a macro, you hit the tilde key. You hit it twice actually. And then it looks like I already have one set here, but you would hit 1 and then you can hit the combination. You can see when I hit 1, we'll hit Z for the magic, A for the spell, and then F will be fire. You could hit period, but that will cause you to wait if you can't cast the spell for some reason. So F is a little bit safer because worst case, you'll pop up your fire menu so you can throw a dart or something like that, and that will help. You can also note, it's happened fairly recently in the game, the item over here is a kind of quick fire thing, this cast. So if I hit just the lowercase f key, then it will allow me to cast with just selecting. It will default to selecting the closest thing. But that can be handy for a lot of things. So we're just gonna keep exploring here, and we're gonna try to stay fairly close. We have lost a health point, so we probably should be better in rest, but I'm going to take a little bit of a risk. Okay, we got another rat this time. 1 shot, 1 kill, excellent. With the genie, we're gonna want stuff that recuperates our health points. It's absolutely critical. So troll armor and some amulets can really make a huge difference, and there's even some weapons that can do it. Okay. Excellent. At this point in time, I'm gonna hit O for auto explore. Good. 2 ball pythons. We're just gonna keep, well, we are not experienced enough to cast the spell. Yes, right, you have to be experienced too. So I'm just gonna hit 1, and there we go. We've hit experience 2. So at this point in time, we can actually cast the Searing Ray. Even though we had it memorized, we were not able to cast it. And you'll see that we'll just learn random spells as a genie, which can help you to learn new spells and how they work. Sometimes you just don't get the ones that you're ready for, but it's kind of nice to not have to worry about what class. So we're gonna use the Searing Ray. Now, if we hit the dot key for up to 3 turns after, then it would continue to fire at the same power that it originally started. But we didn't need to fire because we killed them on 1 shot. It's a very handy thing, and it only costs 1 point to continue to use it. Yep. So we found our first god altar. This is a unknown altar. It's a pretty risky thing. We're not going to do that for the purpose of the tutorial, but you can get some fun gods like that, which can be very, very nice. Let's keep going. Okay. We're looking all right. We have, yeah. Let's keep auto exploring. There no doubt will be a few things. I'm going to use a Searing Ray here. So I'm going to hit period, and it's just going to continue to hit for a lot less damage. Amulet of Regeneration. This is a really good find. So if we hit the % key, Shift 5, then we can see what our various attributes are. And you can see that our health now is regaining almost 1 per turn. So we can fire off magic darts and barely use any health at all, which is very, very nice. So if I just hit the 1 key, you see we didn't even lose any health. Good. Excellent. We should probably be a little bit more careful here. Let's fire the dart. We found an adder and an orc. Ooh. So do we have any other spells? We just have Searing Ray. What I'm gonna do is target in this direction, and it will also hit things through a line here. So we're gonna actually hit the adder and the hobgoblin. And then 4th turn and it is done. So we're gonna cast it again. Again, aim it back there. And looks like we gained a bunch of skills. We're gonna increase our intelligence so we can be better at casting spells. And I'm just gonna hit the period button to wait. And we took out that orc. Perfect. Ooh. Did not see that guy. Ooh, we found another amulet. Of faith, we'll keep it, but that's probably not what we're going to be using. Maybe. Let's fire magic dart. Good. And I'm just gonna hit the 1 key. Kazal is a very interesting god. It will create storms around you and has some very, very powerful magic. I don't think that's what we're going to be aiming for. Still, it is tempting. Flight, we don't need a ring of flight because we can fly naturally. Okay. Just firing off, and we are maintaining our health, which is excellent. I'm gonna back up here so we're in a little bit better position maybe to line up a Searing Ray, but we didn't need to. Excellent. We should probably look for a backup weapon. Actually, this short sword right here is a decent category. Short sword of venom, so we can envenomate something. I'm gonna go ahead and wield that weapon. Just firing off this popcorn. We're at level 4. This is good. Let's do a Searing Ray. Excellent. Natasha, hello. Natasha is a cat. I think we killed Natasha in our Minotaur run. Good. So she will do summons, which can be pretty bitter. Let's kill you. Okay, we're at full health again. So Natasha, though, will be alive here somewhere on this level. And I think we do want to kill Natasha, but we're just gonna go pop down the stairs just to do a little bit of exploring. And there we go. Found Natasha again. Beastly appendage. That's interesting, but not really what we want. But we can cast Fulminate Prism. That's a high risk though. Let's start. And we can do a Searing Ray. Excellent. Pass a wall. That's kind of a fun one. Is that level 4? So yeah, we still need to do some training before we'll be ready. Let's see. Oh, we found a cloak. Pick you up. That'll give us a little bit more armor. And okay, we found Natasha again. We're gonna fire a dart. Let's fire one more. Excellent. Now Natasha has finally been put to rest, so we are good to go. So we're gonna go down the stairs. It's a nice little corner. Link is a very wonderful safety ability. Identify, so we can get our 3 potions here identified. Berserk Rage. We may not use that. Okay, I'm gonna hit Control O to check, and the only god that we found is Kazla, which I just call Kaz. Let's just fire a dart. At this point in time, we're feeling pretty confident. Magic users, by the time you hit about this point in time, they're almost all really, really powerful. Except there's always some weird creature that you'll have issues with when you're a magic user. So we can just float across the water. You can see the path we took. We found another god, which is one of the undead ones. Oh, Dithmas, that's the god of shadows. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. could be a fun one, but okay. Not an expert in there. We're gonna go with maybe one of the blasters. I don't know which god exactly we're gonna go with here in this tutorial. We found an orb of wrath. This is like a shield, a magical shield that can be quite nice, but it will cause us to go berserk, which is not something we want. We may abandon this, but we're gonna go pray to Xin. Xin, unlike most of the gods, if we look at the wrath, beneficial mutation stripped away, enemies are alerted. So it's a relatively minor thing. So, but if we later take on an evil god, then we'll get wrath. So if we just abandon them, then it's not bad. But if we take on an evil god, then we'll be a problem. It's not really a problem. We're not going to be Kiku. We're not going to be Gyruto. Makla actually wouldn't be bad. Luijo is like the god of the abyss. We're not going to do that. Baal is the god of orcs. And Dithmos, we're not going to do. Jaiba can be interesting, and we're not going to do Zom. Jaiba actually would be a really good god for us. I played one of those. It worked very well, where I found one from an unknown altar. I think, though, we're going to pass. Okay. Got some hounds. Now we're going to sear these guys in a line. Excellent. And if I check my regeneration again, we're even higher than we were before. Orc, this is scary. Well, let's go ahead and shoot. And shoot. I think I want to do one more time. And then we're going to try to blind. Okay, it's blinded. That's a good thing. It still can whack us pretty good though, but so we're gonna try the Searing Ray. That was a little risky, but we did okay. Ooh. This is the god of slow. Not the one that we want to do. I did do a run recently where we did that. But you can watch it on YouTube if you want. Let's try to flash everybody. Now, as we back away here, it's a little risky because people can actually hurt us as we back away. And just the one, we should be fine, yeah. It's a little bit rough, but usually that's not too bad of a battle. All of those stuff, by the time you find them, are pretty easy. I'm not liking this layout. This is kind of a scary layout. Can't really see what's coming, but there's big open spaces. Now, this is the kind of thing that can really get you into trouble as a magic user. The first undead beast. So we're just gonna slowly back away, and we're gonna go up a different staircase. Or go down a different staircase. We would be fine if we had a little bit of space. So these guys are not scary. We're gonna use a Searing Ray to just wipe them out. There we go, no problem. Had a really good setup with that line. That was really nice. If I'd done more carefully, I could have beaten the necrophage. Let's dart, Searing Ray. Good. Dart, Searing Ray. And then we'll Searing Ray one more time. We finished channeling, so we need to cast just a dart for the one last one, and that worked out quite nicely. Let's get this Howler Monkey. He's pretty loud, so we do want to deal with him. Stone Arrow is a very nice spell, and we have a 4% failure rate, so we will be casting that. It's D. So Stone Arrow will shoot one enemy quite nicely. Yeah, we have a really good setup here. I think we're gonna do the god of caster blasters, which is Vehu. Starts with a V. I can't remember. The gods' names are weird in this, right? Let's do a flash. I'm just gonna attack because we have that poison blade that will work very nicely. Okay, got that Viper, no problem. Immolation. In the right situation, Immolation can be a lifesaver, but you really have to use it well. And we got them toast. Okay, no problem. It's just Magic Dart. Magic Dart. We have a Priest. Still a little bit too risky to try that. Can we do Searing? No, let's just do another cast. We'll try Searing. Smite is risky, but not horrible for us in this situation. This is good. Good, good, good. We're doing fine. Do a God check. Yeah, we're gonna pass on all these guys. Black Bear. They can be nasty. I'm gonna go ahead and risk putting one of these here. Yeah, we miscast, so it's a little bit risky. We're gonna try a Stone Arrow, see if... Okay, that did take it down effectively, good. The Stone Arrow should work a lot better for these creatures. We're really not gonna have too many problems as long as we don't get ourselves surrounded. This is a nasty situation. I hate this entrance to the temple. Oak lobes are really, really nasty critters. So, but to get to the temple, which is where most of the gods are, we have to fight our way through it. So I'm gonna just fire this plant just to clear... Actually, they cleared the line of sight. Let's... That was risky, but sometimes you got to take some risks. So this is the portal one. You don't have a ton of gods. Mokleb is one of the ones that I said would be interesting. We have Sith, which is... Sith starts with an M. Muna is one of the god of magic users, can be very, very nice. We have Trog, which we are under no circumstance going to take. We got Zom, the god of chaos, god of Wujin. That's could work. Hekla Pep would be kind of nice. That will give you basically a free ally. Another altar of Kaz, interesting. Ru is the god of sacrifice. That's a no. Let's take a look here. So if we go to the altar, we're gonna kneel here. We gain health from killing. That is why it would be good for us, because we'll regain health as we're using our magic. And then you can do various destructive abilities, but they also take our health, which is our mana. The gain health from killing is a very, very nice, just passive ability. Maybe. If we haven't found Vehemont by the time we get out of here, then we will take Maw Club. So we have a gate here. Doesn't look that risky. Huh. Maybe a trap. Sometimes there are some really easy ones of those. Sometimes they're very deceptive. We're gonna magic dart. Magic dart until we can stone arrow. Good. Stone arrow, excellent. Ooh. I should be walking away from this situation. Yeah, we're going to choose a different staircase. Let's choose one that we haven't been to at all yet. Just checking my regen, we're at now 1.0, so we will guaranteed recover from a magic dart every single turn. Let's just fire some darts. We're confused, which means we can't cast. This is why the wizards can be very, very annoying. But we managed to beat them still. The invisibility and confusion is a really nasty combination. Stone arrow and we killed the orc priest in one shot. That's really good. Let's start. Stone arrow, excellent. Dart, stone arrow. Just a dart for you, kobolds. We'll do a stone arrow for the leader. Dart, good. Dart, stone. Start dart arrow. Boots we can't use because, surprising, we don't have feet. So we have a ring here. This feels like it's okay. And because it's Zom that's in there, oh, they're whips of chaos, that's why. Everything has a chaos brand. So the chaos brands can be very nasty. They can do all sorts of strange stuff. We're gonna do a stone arrow and good. So no, we're not gonna take any chaos branded stuff. Chaos branded you really only want to do if you are Zom. We're gonna put the ring on. Keep the amulet of faith, that may be useful. So what to do with the hound? I mean, it's asleep, so it's probably not gonna be blasted. We could, let's stone arrow it. And then we're going to ZX to push it away, and that'll also do a little bit of damage. We haven't been checking our scrolls. Badass. Okay. We're going to do that now. We don't have any more stacks, but we do have a decent selection of potions. That's a lot of creatures. I'm gonna basically put a bomb right here. And we're gonna push that guy away and see how nice and clean that was. We're gonna Searing Ray. Good. That looks much, much better. I don't want to fight him until I can Searing Ray it, because that smiting ability is very nasty. Ooh, an ice beast. Do we have any fire magic? No. So he can see us. We're gonna still back away to the staircase just in case. Yeah, I thought we would be fine, but it's better safe than sorry. If we had a particularly bad first couple of rounds. Potion of Magic will do us no good. Magic Mapping, very handy to have. And Poison is a fairly nice ability. Wait a sec. Did they take... I think they took away the god that I was going to go for. Or maybe we probably can't worship them because... Okay. So we're going to choose Moklib. And we'll also increase our intelligence this time. Oh, hailstorms, nice. Yeah, I forgot that one of the big draws for Vehemont is the ability to learn new spells, but you can't do that as a genie. So we're gonna go to D6. D6. Yeah, good. Spells were fine. So we gained a new spell, and that is Hailstorm, which I'm gonna hit Z. Well, it will basically do damage to a bunch of stuff around us, but not immediately next to us. So that's the important thing, is you want to keep things a little ways away. Flail of Protection, do we have any better weapons? Not really. I'm gonna back away. We can Stone Arrow and kill. Good. So now every time we kill something, we're gaining a little strength. Flowing Sand, the Ossuary. We're gonna read Magic Map and figure out where it is. And it is a ways away, but we see that we can actually choose a different staircase and we'll be right next to it. Not that one, this one. Yeah, we'll go through here. Okay. Looks like there's nothing here. The ossuary will be very, very nice for us. We'll be able to get some potions. Searing Ray. I'm gonna push everything back. Push them back again. And actually, we can use Hailstorm here. But we'll use the bomb thing instead. You can see where it'll hit. It would hit our thing though, and it's a limited utility, so we're gonna go ahead and just do a Searing Ray. And then, excellent. We could do a Ray, but we're gonna do a push. And then let's do a Hailstorm. And we've got everything. We're gonna come in here just to rest real quick. We found one of the treasure rooms. Okay. We're gonna... Wait, it's X. To push them away, and then let's do a Searing Ray. Good, and we'll push them away again, and then Searing Ray. X. The zombie forms aren't as scary. Let's go ahead and put this here because it'll be outside of our range of our Hailstorm, which we're gonna use. And let's just shoot some stone arrows at you. So we started to hit the damage limit. Really don't want to, but... Well, we healed enough, and we're gonna push you away. Good. We recovered all of our health, so that's the important thing. What is our regeneration? Is at 1.01. Let's close this door. Well, we're fully healed now. Let's just shoot you with the stone arrow. Good. Push you away, and then stone arrow. Excellent. Nothing in here and nothing in there. We'll just check. Do a find dot, which there wasn't anything, but there was a lot of enemies and we gained some valuable experience from this and some potions. Not the most valuable. Let's go ahead and hailstorm. Push you away. Good. Whites are kind of annoying. They'll be less annoying with the character we have. Okay, excellent. Potions of flight do us no good. We must have picked those up. Sometimes you'll have some really good stuff at the ossuaries. The potions tend to be some of the better ones. Let's go ahead and do hailstorm, hailstorm. Excellent. Of course, it attracts a lot of noise. And we're going to keep the searing ray. Whoops. Searing ray, sure. Let's just start. Good. Now we're going to auto explore. We found a hound. Let's go ahead and shoot it with the stone arrow. Just checking our spell. We are actually pretty good with our spell casting. We could keep improving it. But I'm gonna stop at 10. And then we're gonna set invocations up to about 6 and evocations up to about 6. So that way we can use some godly abilities and we can use some wands. We hit capital V and we see we have a few wands. We have some fighting skill. Let's back away and then we're going to stone arrow it, which will kill it. Excellent. Just magic dart. Good, good. These things are kind of tricky. This is a common design vault, I think they're called. So we come through here and all of the creatures will randomly teleport. And then there's an alarm that we could hit, but I don't think we're going to. So now all of those random nasty critters are somewhere in the dungeon. There wasn't anything too scary though. Let's push you away. Push you away again. Excellent. We'll dart. ZD. I need to set up a new macro. So we're going to set up macro 2ZDF. That is our stone arrow one. Got a poison scroll. It's magic dart. I'm going to back away. Then I'm going to hit 2. Let's push you away, although it's not really going to push you away because there was nowhere to go to. Dart, dart, back away, stone arrow, done. You can see even with all of that, we only are down a few magic points after all of that. We got a bear, good. So there's some money that we can't reach because there's an alarm trap there. That alarm trap will make it so, well, we're very, very noisy. It'll wake up anything else on the level, but we've already explored the whole level. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. We still have the mark. I'm not gonna go down that staircase then. We'll choose a different one. Let's stone arrow, push back, push back, push back, push back, and then stone arrow. Good. We got yaks. Well, what a yakking good time. push you back. Excellent. It's Hailstorm. Push back. You can only push back if they're up to 2 away. Hailstorm, and we're good. Killed all those yaks. Caster blasters are a lot of fun. You can do just some overpowered stuff. But we have no armor to speak of, so if we get ourselves into a situation, we'll really be in a situation. Okay, a couple of stone arrows at the end just to finish it off. We have a store. I'm gonna list these 2 books. Armor and axes, very, very good things. And we got a scroll of requirement. These are things that we will want to buy eventually. We can't afford it now. And I would buy the armor if we had it, and the axe, maybe. Let's push you back. And then we're gonna stone, well, let's just magic dart to finish it off, actually. Good. I forgot to set my auto pickups. We'll have to check. There's usually not any of the evocable stuff early. Let's just look for brand to see if there's any good weapons. There are some Curie tipped darts on D5. Let's go to D5 real quick. We'll pick those up. And then we're gonna go to D7, pick up some more darts. And that is it. Cool. They're probably not something we're going to use, and we will readily drop them, but Curie darts especially can be very useful from time to time. Push you back. And we'll actually kind of push them into each other too, which can be nice. Hailstorm, good. We got our evocation and invocation skills up. What do we have here? Oh, we have a helmet. Lots of zombies. They're gonna get through here eventually. So we're just gonna let them take their time. The hailstorm will probably see. No, it doesn't have any cold. Push you away. Okay. We have a helmet, which we can wear. I'm gonna search for armor to see if there's anything that we're missing. There's not really any great armor. And I do like the fact that our casting ability is so good. We could use slightly better armor that would protect us more, but we haven't really found that to be an issue. So I'm going to use Stone Arrow on this guy. We'll use Stone Arrow. Yeah, just wait a tick. Okay. Let's come down here. Something hits the bush but does no damage. Okay. So we have the Necrophage corpse. We'll just Stone Arrow it. No problem. Okay, we got all of that stuff done. And some boots that we cannot use. Not too terrible here. We're gonna keep going down. Let's magic dart. These guys are often scary, but they're scary because of poison. Not really intrinsically scary. We're gonna hailstorm them, and yep, they're dead. As an orc wizard, we're gonna stay back from the orc wizard because I don't want to be confused. We're gonna wait a few ticks. I'm just hitting period. Come down. We'll do some auto exploring. Okay, we found the wizard. We know where he is now. What we're gonna do is put a bomb where he's very likely to be. And then I'm gonna hit Z and D, capital Z, so it'll force it. Oh. We managed to kill him even without the wizard. Let's put you right there. We're confused, but we managed to kill everything. And we'll be, oh, hang on. Push you back. Z, capital Z, X will push him away, and we managed to kill him. Good. I think we may have to get some leather armor or something like that soon. Amulet of Acrobat and increased intelligence, not quite worth it. The intelligence is nice, but Acrobat is not what we're looking for. So I'm gonna hit 2 for the stone arrow. Amulet of Magic Regeneration, which does us no good. Well, Magic Dart, X to push back, E for Hailstorm. Let's push back here. And then we're gonna Magic Dart, and we have reached our spellcasting target. Good. Just gonna keep auto-exploring. And then do some darts. Oh, we learned a new spell. Lee's Rapid Destruction. Very, very handy ability. Well suited for what we've got. Okay, we're gonna keep just auto-exploring through here. And then we'll find an excuse to use that. Can we use it? 2% failure rate. Perfect. We're gonna keep going down. And well, lots of identities. Let's go ahead and read all of these. Visibility and Ambrosia. So the potions of mutation we probably don't need to keep, but they can be, when you need them, you need them. Okay, Troll Leather Armor actually is a very good choice for us. So our worst case is 2%. If we put this on, this will increase our regeneration, and it's also fairly good. So we're at 4 and 12. We're gonna back away. Get somewhere safe before we change our clothes. Okay. Anyways, 4 and 12, we have 2 more points of AC without losing any EV at all. And our regeneration has gone up by almost 1 full point. Our magic spells are hardly any worse, so this is a really, really good armor for us. What is this? Dagger of Draining is probably better than our Short Sword of Venom. So we're gonna use it. What do we have here? Harm and Intelligence, that's a no. +0. Now, 2-headed orcs are always risky. At least the first one that you find, they can very, very quickly go bad. We're gonna back away and we're gonna hope that we can fight that ogre in better circumstances. Actually, this hallway is pretty good. What we're gonna do is come here, we're gonna shout. I'm just gonna hit TT, good. Now we have a lot of space so we can use some magic. I'm gonna use this new spell, and this new spell, Lee's Rapid Deconstruction, will blow up the walls around him, do a huge amount of damage. Oh boy. Well, we've got one beat, we can beat another one surely, right? Wow, that was rough. Anywho, we're gonna get our fighting skill, we're gonna get a little bit of armor and a little bit of dodging at this point in time. But, yeah, we fought 2 of them. Manual of Unarmed Combat. Transmutation is an unarmed combat. Maybe. I'll think about doing that. I'll do some research between episodes. Let's go ahead and use the new spell. It's very noisy, but that's okay. Okay, well, push you back. As long as we can keep him away from us, then we can easily damage, and that worked out quite nicely. Keep auto-exploring. We found 3 of those on the same floor for the first time. But it's dungeon level 10. That's not the end of the world. So this was the god that I had been hoping for, Vehemont, but it's not something we can even do. You have her solemnly before. You don't accept worship from genies. Okay. So we have an invisible something. This is probably a unknown horror. Luckily though, we have a couple of spells that we don't actually have to be able to see. We're gonna hit capital Z and F. We're gonna be careful not to hurt us. But that will do some damage there. Now this only does damage really to things without armor, or things made out of stone if you cast it on them directly. But a lot of things don't have armor. You can see we're hurting more than one at a time here. We had a miscast of 2%, wow. Or 3%, right? Yeah. I don't think we're gonna increase our spellcasting any. See, it's gonna be less effective on this orc warrior, so we're gonna do a magic dart just to... Okay, fine. But it will kill the wizard and it'll kill the orc pretty easily. Silver boomerangs can be nice for the right circumstance, but we're gonna go down one more, and then this will be the last level before I put a break in. Cancellation is a good thing to get rid of marks. We have teleportation finally. Let's find a different staircase, go down. Ooh, that's kind of awful. But Mystic Blast is such a wonderful spell. Okay, let's read you. That's a noise, that's fine. Amnesia, we can't actually forget our spells, so that is useless. But it's useful for normal magic users. Okay, let's go just auto-explore this level. Some curie tips. Mana core. They are kind of nasty. We're gonna view them by using X, and they're on the staircase. They throw barbs, which can do a lot of damage, and they also hurt whenever we move. So we're just gonna use the blast and hurt them badly. Basilisk will turn us to stone, which isn't the end of the world for us, but it's kind of annoying. The water moccasin we can just damage like this, that's fine. Hornet, I'm gonna magic dart you. And then we're gonna use the rapid deconstruction as well to blow up some walls. Yeah. Excellent. Let's get these guys damage. And then actually I'm just gonna magic dart because I figured that would be enough for the one-handed orc. Centaurs are annoying with their ability to shoot arrows, which can hurt a lot, but I think we can kill it pretty quickly, yeah. Normally for your first centaur, the winning strategy is to come up. I don't recognize him, that's a new unique. What is your deal? You are an ogre. Extremely dangerous, attacks slowly. 53 damage, and he can call down lightning. Holy moly. We're gonna just try to blast him before he gets close. That was potentially scary, but he would have hurt badly if he could have gotten there. We're gonna use this one. Good. Luckily we killed him. Let's hit here. Yeah. You always have to hit walls, so you have to be kind of careful. And sometimes the game will pick good stuff, sometimes it won't. The unarmed combat we could gain quickly, but no. I think, let's get our spellcasting up just a scooch, and we're even gonna get just a little bit of throwing ability. We can buy the Scroll of Acquirement. Maybe. Ooh, we got the Trident of Tremor Stones. They're a nice get out of jail of a bad situation. So we found an electric eel. We're right next to it. It's asleep. I'm going to try to stab it. And that killed him. Good. I would not have normally tried that. This is one time where floating is a lifesaver. So we're going to kill the orc. And ooh, is there something we can do? Hailstorm would be good. C-E. C-E. Enter. Good. Got him. Let's do some blasting. Push you away and you died. Good. Let's magic dart and then just stone arrow. Entrance to orc. Okay. Now we've hit dungeon level 11. The general rule of thumb is the next thing to do is to go to lair, which is what we're gonna do, but we're gonna put a break in here. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Let me know whatever questions, comments you guys have, and let me know if I can help you to be better at this wonderful, wonderful game. Thanks for everything. Until next time, keep on tracking. Take care, guys.